Hey friends, I was just thinking about the products that I use and how really the only thing I talk about much on social media is my Slim, my pink drink. So you guys probably all know about that. So I just thought I'd share with you one of my other favorite products and really the reason I started using the supplements that I take. So it's a multivitamin. Why should you take a multivitamin? Here's the deal. Our soil at this time in the world is depleted. The soil that our grandparents and great-grandparents had for their food growth and farming practices just had more nutrition in it. It had more vitamins, our food had more vitamins and minerals, and so we need extra supplements. I was just on a Zoom with a friend who said that 100 years ago, you'd eat an orange and it would have enough vitamin C to sustain you. Now we would have to eat 8 oranges in order to get that much vitamin C. So the nutrition in our food is just different. We also have food that comes from across the country or across the world. It is picked when it's not necessarily ripe so that it can get to us in decent condition, which is great, but not great for the nutrition. So what I'm going to talk to you about is Xfactor Plus. There are 3 different Xfactor multivitamins. The one that I started taking was original Xfactor, and there's also this new Xfactor Plus, and then we also have a Kids Xfactor. The Xfactor Kids has all the multivitamins in it, and it also has 3 probiotics. It's really awesome. Might have to talk about that later all by itself, along with the other new kiddos product. So Xfactor has a methylated B vitamin. It has folate in it. If your vitamin has folic acid in it, that means it's synthetic and it was made in a lab. And if that's okay with you, that's okay. But it is not something that's natural and comes from the earth. The folate comes from the earth and is a natural product. It is really easy to digest. About 50% of us in the United States have a deficiency in our body called MTHFR. It's a really big long word, and those are the initials, and I can't pronounce the word. So it's a deficiency where you actually cannot break down folic acid in your body. We tell pregnant women that they need to supplement with folic acid to help prevent certain birth defects, which is awesome, but if 50% of the population is not able to absorb that vitamin, then it's kind of useless in our bodies and it's just hanging out. People with that particular genetic abnormality have more depression. They have some clotting or bleeding changes sometimes. And so there's definitely something to getting a good quality multivitamin that's you're able to absorb, right? It also has aloe, and just like if you cut yourself or scratch yourself and you get a little bit of aloe from your aloe plant and put it on your sore and it heals faster, same thing with your gastrointestinal system. If you take a vitamin with aloe in it, this is a patented blend of the aloe gel and some other parts of the aloe plant, and it helps to soothe the gastrointestinal tract, and it also increases the absorption of the vitamins by 300 to 400%. So the numbers on the vitamins may be less than what you're getting in your multivitamin, but that's because you're actually absorbing them more easily and your body's able to use them. So as your gastrointestinal system gets healthier when you're using the other products that I use, there's also less gunk, for lack of a better word, like less of the film in your gastrointestinal system. If your body is trying to absorb vitamins through a film, it's basically impossible. So especially once you're getting healthier and your gut's getting healthier, adding a really good multivitamin that your body can actually use and absorb is going to make you feel so much better. People have more energy. It's just better immune system, all around good vitamin. New Zealand black currant is another one of the ingredients, and that is an antioxidant. It has something called acanthocyanins in it, which is a flavonoid, which has to do with the color of the plant that it comes from, and it also has to do with like chemical messengers, that sort of thing. But in reading about those particular things, they have properties that are known to be anti-diabetic, anti-cancer, antimicrobial, anti-obesity, and to help prevent cardiovascular disease. So That is in just one of the ingredients. It's also has a little bit of iron in it, so people who have trouble with their iron levels really do well with this particular vitamin. In the Xfactor Plus, there are 50 trace minerals and a proprietary blend of polyphenols. Polyphenols help to increase the good bacteria in the gastrointestinal system. This particular blend is actually known to help to reduce hot flashes in women when they go through the change of life, which is pretty awesome. They have vitamin A, D, E, C, folate, zinc, selenium, which are all really good for the immune system. All of the vitamins are bioavailable and bioactive. What am I missing? They're also really good for gut bacteria. So if you're a person who is interested in gut health, this is the multivitamin for you. The ingredients in the vitamin help to increase the good bacteria in your gut so that it can be more prolific, boosts energy levels and metabolism, promotes mental clarity and concentration, improves mood, supports healthy immune function, and supports healthy bones and muscle function. So that's the multivitamin that I take. There are, like I said, 2 different kinds. One helps more with the hot flashes and menopausal symptoms and has those polyphenols. The other one, and it also has vitamin K. The other one does not have those things. The original Xfactor is best on an empty stomach. It just absorbs better that way. The Xfactor Plus is best with food. So those are some of the things that are the same, some things that are different. Thank you very much for watching. I am happy to answer any questions that you have. Let's do a head-to-head comparison to see what you're taking for a multivitamin. This doesn't have any unnatural things in it. There are no artificial flavors, artificial colors, there's no yeast, there's no allergens. It is 100% vegetarian, gluten-free, non-GMO, no artificial colors, flavors, or additive preservatives. So it's an awesome multivitamin. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great night. And yeah, tell me what you're taking for a multivitamin, and tell me if you would like to give mine a try.